Greetings, YouTube. Welcome to episode 135 of the 4,000 Question Challenge. What was the most enjoyable club, league, or team to which you belonged? The Society for Creative Anachronism. Who is the sexiest male and female celebrity? Sexiest male celebrities. Keanu Reeves and Chris Evans are both right up there. I'd say they're very good. And maybe even in similar veins, they're very good. Brad Pitt, of course, is a classic. Yeah, but those are probably some good choices there. As far as the female sexiest celebrities. Angelina Jolie is a classic in my book. I fell in love with her with Hackers, and I have always thought she was stunning. And there's always some ingenue that's new to the world that is, perfect in every way, because that's the way she's been cultivated and tailored. Tessa Thompson, that's a good choice. That's a tough one. Sexiest woman. I really like women, and I like women for many different reasons. My tastes are broad, from petite women to more Amazonian to every skin tone I can think of, ethnicities, hair colors, from the gothiest of goths to the hardest of punks to the most delicate ballerinas to ordinary everyday people you see walking down the street or you work with in a factory. I just love women. So it's hard for me to say which celebrity is the sexiest because I like them so much. Looking at women is probably one of my favorite things in all the universe. Where was I? Do you like autobiographies? Yes. I have a little quirk. I will read a biography about someone written by another person if that person is dead, if the topic of the book is dead. And I will read autobiographies, but I will not read biographies of people that are live, written by other people, because a live person should speak for themselves. And I figure if you're writing about a living person, that's scummy. Unless it's an expose for crimes they've committed or something like that, when I don't have a problem with it. But if it's just like about some person who's famous and you want to write a book because you're their third cousin removed, or you went to college with them, or you just did some really great research and decided you want to write a book about someone because you knew it would make money, writing about someone else's life while they're alive is not a nice thing to do. But I do read autobiographies. Eric Clapton's is excellent, and the first one that comes to mind. Would you rather go to an opera or a county fair? I want to say county fair just because the variety is higher and there is more bad food for you, which is also often tasty. What is an ideal way to spend a hot Saturday in mid-July? In an air-conditioned environment. So I would like to shop in antique malls or just malls. I like malls. I like malls as a concept and as a physical place. Both. What is the most embarrassing CD/MP3/tape in your collection? Embarrassing? Like something I would not tell people I own, which I'm about to tell people I own. Dude, I'm sitting in a room surrounded by tools and knives and blunt weapons and technology and detritus and gadgets and role-playing games and a stack of stuff waiting for the next bargain video and boxes of things that need to be reviewed. And I own my mess and my chaos, and I own my weirdness, and my eccentricities, and I own them proudly. Do you really think I've got something that I'm ashamed to admit I own? How long do you think you could go without watching TV? Well, how long can I go without actually turning the television on for the purposes of watching appointment television, like shows that are on at a specific time? The answer to that is years and years and years and years and years, because I've done it. If you're asking how long can I go without watching a television show that is on disc, I don't stream, but on disc, the answer is months. I've gone months without watching one. I don't think I've gone a full year. Maybe I've gone, actually, I may have gone a full year before. Just wasn't in the mood. Yeah, I may have gone a full year, but we'll say a year just to round it out. But yeah, not a problem for me. What is your favorite romantic film? Favorite romantic film. Enchanted's good. I like a good rom-com. Romantic film. I don't know if I seek out films particularly because they're romantic. I seek out films because they're entertaining and they're well done, and I like the actors and actresses, or I like the artists that did I did the director, or the writer, things like that. Groundhog Day. What celebrities would you like to punch in the face? Oh, the list is so very long. There are bad celebrities out there, almost all of whom are red caps of one variety or another, who are social conservatives, who do evil in the world, whose faces are smug. And like the way the sun attracts things with its gravitational force, their faces attract fists. So yes, there are lots of them. But we'll go with Adam Sandler off the top of my head. What memento of a famous person would you like to have? A memento of a famous person. Well, Rutger Hauer is one of my favorite actors. So a memento of his would be very cool. Let me double check that for a second. Famous person. So famous person does not have to be an entertainer. David Bowie, of course, that's a good choice. But just famous person. The personal sword of Alexander the Great, with provenance. That would be one of the greatest archaeological finds ever made. That would be one of the greatest artifacts to ever be possessed by anyone in the world. And I would show it at a level of reverence that it deserves. So there you go. The personal sword of Alexander the Great. So, thank you for being here for episode 135 of the 4,000 question challenge. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I look forward to you being here again in the future.